Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Alas, and in this video we are reviewing the new Civivi Orthrus designed by Tony Sentmanat from Real World Tactical. In Greek mythology, the Orthrus refers to a two-headed guard dog, and that certainly fits the attributes of this knife with two positions and two razor-sharp edges. You may have seen Tony in the video game Call of Duty as the character Lurch, but is this game for just make-believe role-playing, or can it serve in a real-world tactical situation? We're going to find out just that question, and if it is right for your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. With that being said, let's cut into it. Before we begin this review, please take a moment to drop a like, share, and subscribe, as it helps grow the channel and ensures you are the first to know of new videos coming every Tuesday and Thursday, helping you upgrade your everyday carry with gadgets, gear, and unique accessories. At the time of this review, the Civivi Orthrus can be found for around $115. For the money, you get a blade with an overall length of 8.06 inches and a blade length of 3.76 inches comprised of Nitro V stainless steel. The handle measures 4.3 inches long and is fixed with G10 handle scales that have been textured for enhanced grip. What I really enjoy is that the ring feature is wide enough to be deployed using gloves or just with regular hands. Another thing that adds the versatility of this design is that this knife can be gripped in either direction. However, the most comfortable orientation is going to be where those finger grooves are, and it does have a slanted thumb groove to rest for repeated strikes. On that same note of this ring, it does have a sharpened point that can be used as a glass breaker or impact device. And what is awesome is that a lot of times these are overdone and way too sharp. This is comfortable enough where you can actually grip right on top of it for repeated thrusting capabilities without having to damage the end user. This is revolutionary in the knife industry, as it is the first dual position fixed blade. Right out of the box, this will come in a straight dagger format. However, this holds a little secret. With this button press right here, you can cant the degree of this knife, making it into a more versatile karambit. I think this feature is great because if you wanted to run it streamlined on a tack vest or on your duty belt, you can certainly do that and get someone off you pretty quickly. Or if you are resting for a long period of time, say in a car doing some reconnaissance, you can press that button and cant it to take some pressure off of it, making it more comfortable for a longer period of time. This knife comes equipped with a fold-over kydex sheath with 4 mounting points and a Torzula tactical clip. This allows you to wear it on a belt 1.5 inches to 2 inches with an adjustable belt attachment. What I also really enjoy is that underneath here there are multiple screw holes, so you can change the orientation of this to suit your needs best. Now, this Civivi Torzula clip certainly does the trick out of the box. However, I much prefer running a discreet carry concepts or ulti clip. That way you can run it in just board shorts. With this, you do have to wear a belt out of the box. To open this, you simply squeeze the ends and it will release, so you can slide it over your belt and it locks back into place. Another feature with the sheath I do enjoy is that you can press the button and adjust it while it's on your belt. Again, this is to relieve pressure or just simply use it in a karambit format. The Civivi Orthrus is double-edged, so big heads up. I always make sure to let people know that before handing it to them, because this thing is sharp everywhere. I really love the design and shape of this blade. It looks like a Greek spear, especially this recurve area here that creates a secondary point on both ends. But what you can do is you can put it on something and pull, as well as using it to trap and hook different incoming limbs. Another feature is that serrated section that you can use to rip through cords and seatbelts, and it looks like a shark took a bite out of it. Now, this knife is quite thin, and I was a little bit concerned about that, but in repeated testing and stabbing this into multiple skulls on ballistic dummies, it held up very, very well. This is the knife that I used here with no tip damage or deformation. An important question I feel a lot of people will ask is, how strong is this button? And there's a video going around of Seth Erkenbrack, who is the stateside manager of WE and Civivi, hammering this into a freaking wood pile and smacking it with a bat, and it did not break. So that to me tells me it's going to be durable enough to make sure that you can use it in a self-defense situation. Obviously, this knife is not meant for baking a cake. I think that's important to know, and it's also not meant to be a camping or outdoors tool. This is purely meant as a self-protection tool. I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with Tony Sentmanat from Real World Tactical and hear his thoughts on this blade and how he wished he had something on his deployments as a Marine and as a SWAT duty officer. This absolutely comes off as a very intimidating and menacing blade, and I really enjoy the multiple variety of ways you can use this, both with or without the ring, and use it as a weapon retention system. Now, this knife certainly brings a lot to offer as a defensive option. However, with the sheath, I really think there are a couple enhancements we could make. I do enjoy that it has a wide opening so you can quickly insert it without looking. However, I wish it was ambidextrous, because in a high stress situation, you don't want to look and fidget around with the orientation of your knife. There have been numerous times when I've handed this to someone and they take a couple of times to find the right direction for it. So I think a universal sheath would be a great enhancement equipment to this knife. Another thing to note is that the terzula clip has to be adjusted in order to fit your belt accordingly, because otherwise right out of the box it does have that blocking bar for sizing adjustment that will prevent both ends from snapping together. This knife is also double-edged, meaning that it may limit some people's carryability because of the legality. So make sure to check your local laws and regulations before you strap this onto your hip if you are a civilian. I would like to see a single edge version with a thicker spine so you can use this as a thumb ramp, but that way many more people may be able to carry it in their area. If this type of knife is allowed where you live, I certainly think it makes an absolutely effective self-defense tool, as seen here on this ballistic dummy. Again, this is not meant to be a cardboard cutter or to make feather sticks. This thing is meant for serious self-defense and tactical duty use. For what this knife was designed for, it absolutely accomplishes that mission. If you do enjoy this knife and you want to carry it, I recommend you pair it with a more EDC friendly blade such as the WE Coolx or the Civivi Thug. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Civivi Orthrus in the comment section down below, and because this channel is for you, please let me know what you'd like to see reviewed here next. If you did enjoy this video or you found any value from it, please make sure to share, drop a like, and subscribe, as it helps grow the channel. And while you're there, turn on post notifications to ensure you are the first to know of new videos coming every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern to get a behind the scenes look at new gear, upcoming content, and some fun videos you won't find here. With that being said, my name is Tomas Alas. Thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.